Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about 10 basic health checkups to be done regularly. Every year you need to carry out this health checkup. You should not be like, I don't have time. Create the time for it. The very first one is physical examination. Learn to check your body weight, your height, your vital signs as often as you can. Buy a weighing scale to your house, buy a standiometer in your house. Just do the necessary physical examination that should be done every year. Examine your breast, examine your organs if you're a woman, examine all these things, palpate your body. Anytime you notice any change in your physical composition or in your physical growth, I would say seek medical guidance. The very next thing I would say is that you need to check your blood pressure regularly. Your blood pressure should be checked regularly. I believe that everybody should even have a sphygmometer in their house. The instrument is to check blood pressure. Buy one. This could be the manual one, could be the electrical one. The ones you can get from the nearest pharmacy or the nearest health center or a health facility near you. Please check your blood pressure as often as you can. And if you can afford to buy it, I would say go to the nearest health center at least once every month. Check your blood pressure. These things are affordable. In some health centers, they are free. Go there and check it. It is needed for your health checkup every year. Another thing I would say is that you need to learn to do blood tests. Blood tests like sugar level, like your lipid test, your cholesterol test. Please check them. Check your cholesterol level. Check your lipid level. Check your blood sugar level. Check your blood counts, your PCV. If you're a pregnant woman, even if you're not even pregnant, check these things regularly, because when they notice some abnormality, they can put in the necessary checks. They can tell you to go do the necessary checks. You don't have to wait for things to be at the verge of breaking down before you start doing the necessary things. The very next checkup I would say that you need to do is your eye examination. Go and check your eye. Check your eyes. Yes, we and even in this day and age, I believe that everybody should be checking their eyes regularly. For example, you use your eyes for your phone, you use your eyes for your desktop or for your system, you use your eyes in the sunlight, you use these eyes for anything. Many of us we're always on the system 24/7. Some people are addicted to their mobile device and they use your eyes 24/7. So I would say please and please check your eyes regularly. Use the nearest health facility. Go there for this health checkup. Eye examination is necessary and important. The next examination is hair examination. Check your hair as often as possible. Your hair as often as possible. I remember last year where I had an hair infection. This thing grew within like 5 days. Before I knew it, half of my face was very swollen. And it was because I did not check my hair as often as I can. Nobody has to tell me this year for me to go and check my hair, because I know the amount of money that my parents have to spend, that I have to spend to be better. So I will say, please check your hair every year. Once in a year is not too bad. It is free. If they are doing free examination around you, go and do it. Even if they don't even do free examination, if you're working, your organization will definitely have like health facility that you are conjoined to, they work with. I'll say go there, use those facilities to check your health every time as soon as you can. And that examination is your teeth, dental examination. Many people don't know that they already have some cavities in their tooth because they do not check. They don't even know that their teeth is already decaying because they do not examine it as often as they can. So I would say please and please check your teeth as soon as possible. For some of us, it could be that there's a delay in the growth, or because there's a certain pain in your teeth. Please check your teeth as often as possible. Please and please visit a dentist. Visit that one that you'll be contemplating of not visiting. Go and visit that dentist today. The next thing I would say is that you need to make sure you are up to date with your vaccinations and immunization. As on vaccines, I want to take this year. And I'm going to take it now post time. I'm going to make sure that I complete them between now and the next 2 or 3 years. Vaccines like tetanus, vaccines like HPV vaccination. Please and please take the necessary vaccine that you need to take and be up to date about it. Be up to date about it. If you have an adolescent around you, if you have a child around you, if you have a child under the age of 5, make sure they have their vaccinations up to date. If you are going to a new country, make sure you get the necessary vaccination needed in that new country. have helped you. You are welcome. The next thing I would say is that you need to make sure that if you're a woman, this is for women, you do palm smear tests, you do mammogram tests, checking your breast. Palm smear is to check your it checks for cervical cancer, to check whether a woman either has cervical cancer or not. And pelvic examination, do this checkup regularly. Even though for palm smear, you can't do it if you are not sexually active. But if you're already in your 40s, please do this checkup. If you're already in your 50s, do this checkup. If you're already in your 40s, I remember I did a particular study or a research on breast cancer among low and middle income countries, and the study shows that women that are 40s and above tend to have a high prevalence of breast cancer. And many of these women don't go for checkup. It is when the cancer is already at the degenerative phase, at the climax phase, that's when they go for checkup and realize that, oh, things are confirmed. So please do the necessary health checkup. Examine your breast. Divide it into 4 quadrants. Palpate each part and check, is there any growth, is there any swelling, is it still normal, is it abnormal? Do those good stuff. And for the men, I would say you need to do a prostate cancer screening. Check for prostate cancer. If you're in your 70s, you're in your 60s, you're in your 50s, do well to do this checkup regularly. Another one is testicular examination. Please check. Even though the prevalence of testicular cancer is not as high as prostate cancer, but I would say that you need to do this examination. Do it for yourself. And for men, please do the other checkup I listed above. Don't say, I do have to do it. You have to do it. Yes, you have to do it. You have to do it. Because we need men that will be more involved in health care. Because if a man is involved in health care, he'll be intentional about his family getting the appropriate health care service that they need. This conversation needs to be heard and it needs to be said. And the last but not the least, which is my last outgoing point, which is you need to do a coloscopy test. Check your colon. Your large intestine, your small intestine, please check them. If you're 50 years and above, do well to do this necessary checkup as often as you can. And if you notice there's a particular history, a family history of a certain disease that runs in your family, go and do that checkup. Check for it. Yes, I'm not praying for these things to happen, but please check for it. Do these checks. And my bonus points, check for HIV. HIV tests is a necessary test that should be carried out every year. If you don't know your HIV status, go and check it. HIV is not a deadly thing. It cannot be managed, and there are many health care that are available to manage it. So please and please do the necessary checkup and share any more checkup that you feel like we should do or should pay more attention to in the comment section. You might be helping someone today. Whether you're in a high income country or in a low income country, please and please, or in a middle income country, please and please, your health status is very, very important. No matter where you are located, go and seek appropriate health care as often as you can. I mean, every year, do well to do these things. And like I always say, a better life, a better health is a better life. And I'll see you guys in the next one.